There's something pretty amazing about the saber-toothed tiger. From their instantly recognizable teeth to their terrifying size, this is a creature that conjures images of a world long gone, one as wild as it was dangerous. Even more remarkable, however, is the fact that they went extinct in the first place. So how did it actually happen? For a long time, people believed that saber-toothed tigers died out simply due to a lack of food in their habitats. This idea was later contested, though. Scientists looked at the fossilized teeth from 15 saber-toothed tigers and found that they lacked the kind of wear pattern you'd expect to see in an animal that isn't getting enough to eat. A starving cat would likely gnaw each kill down to the bone, so its teeth would show a micro-wear pattern. This would be similar to what's often found in hyenas, which are efficient scavengers that typically consume every part of a carcass, from hide to skeleton. As such, these big cats' extinction probably wasn't solely due to a scarcity of prey. So the question remains, why did the saber-toothed tigers die out? The researchers who authored the tooth-wear study didn't offer any alternative hypotheses, but later research by the Australian Centre for Ancient DNA suggested that it came down to a combination of climate change and human activity. Interestingly, humans and saber-toothed tigers coexisted for at least 1,000 years, and it was only when the climate started to rapidly warm that the populations of megafauna began to decline. After that warming event, much of the world's megafauna died out within a century. Unfortunately, it's hard to know the exact process by which this happened. Studies have linked the decline of large herbivores to human predation, but most also agree that it's uncertain how much climate change might have had an impact too. It's at least possible that the decline of large mammals also might have had something of a snowball effect in itself, since whenever there's an extinction event, it tends to irreversibly alter the ecosystems in which those animals live. What we do know is that humans and our now extinct cousins seem to have had some kind of connection with the decline of large mammals all over the world. As our ancestors and other human species migrated north to Europe and Asia, the average size of the land mammals they encountered dropped by roughly half. The same thing happened when humans arrived in Australia, only on a larger scale. Australian land mammals became around 10 times smaller, and in America, the average size of land mammals dropped from mega to minuscule. Before human arrival, the average American land mammal weighed around 216 pounds. After early humans showed up and started waving their spears around, that dropped to an average of 17 pounds. It's easy to make the logical leap that the decline of these large herbivores would have left saber-toothed tigers with a fundamental problem. As the animals it depended on for food started to die off, starvation for the tigers would have become a very real threat. Since the evidence found on their teeth would suggest this didn't happen, however, this appears to be an indication that saber-toothed tigers were highly adaptable. When faced with starvation, they simply changed their diet. The smaller prey to which the saber-toothed tigers turned would have included smaller herbivores and birds. Considering these animals would have been difficult to hunt and kill, however, it's entirely possible that saber-toothed tigers turned to humans as their best source of alternative nourishment. And if that happened, it stands to reason that humans would have fought back and started killing the big cats on sight. Coupled with a dwindling source of food, hunting by humans could have very well led to a rapid decline in the saber-toothed tiger population, until eventually they died off for good. The fact is, though, you really can't take any of this as more than speculation, and since nobody seems to be inventing a time machine anytime soon, the chances are we'll never know what really happened to the saber-toothed tigers.
Great Scott!
Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more messed up history videos about your favorite stuff are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.